What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio. I'm your host, Kyle. My voice today is under the weather a little bit, so you have to bear with me. I have my co-host Phil to help me out. Co-host Phil, as always, and my match technician, Brandon.
Hey, yo.
We're going to start off with the Extreme Rules pre-show. We had Hornswoggle against El Torito. It's basically what you expected out of this pre-show, what we expected. It was so bad they even had a commercial break.
The WLC match.
WLC match had a commercial break.
Yeah, a commercial break during the pre-show. Really weird. WLC match with a mini chair, mini tables, mini ladders, and they even had a mini announcing team. What were the highlights of this match, Brandon, if any?
There weren't really any. I didn't really write anything down for this match.
There was that elbow drop onto the mini announce table they had set up with the mini announcers.
Or when Jinder Mahal got thrown onto like the three tables and the ladder.
That was good. That was a pretty good spot. But other than that, El Torito won. We all picked El Torito to win. It's not that bad of a match. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 just because of that one spot with 3MB and Los Matadores with using the real ladders, the real tables, not the miniature weapons. But it was alright for a pre-show match. Going on to the pay-per-view, we had RVD versus Swagger versus Cesaro in an elimination-style triple threat match. Brandon, what did you get out of this match?
There were some good spots in this match. It was a really good match in my opinion. RVD did a monkey flip on Cesaro, who then landed on Swagger, who was in the middle of the ring, which was pretty cool.
Very good use of a triple threat, two opponents, I should say.
Yeah, all three of them seemed to work well together in the ring.
Yep.
RVD then powerbombed Cesaro, who attempted a Hurricanrana on the ropes. And then Cesaro did the Cesaro swing on Swagger for a 9 count. And it would have been more, but he got kicked in the face by RVD.
Yeah, with the recent swings, I was hoping for more than 9. But it was a great spot.
Yep. Then Swagger applies the Patriot Lock and on RVD, and Cesaro comes out of nowhere and hits the spring uppercut off the middle rope.
Swiss Death.
Mm-hmm. And then Cesaro hits a superplex from the top onto Swagger. And Swagger gets hit with the 5-star frog splash, eliminating Jack Swagger.
That was it's a pretty good match so far. Both not really ended someone dominating most of the match. How did it finish there, Brandon?
So RVD hits the spinning leg drop on a Cesaro, who was placed on the top of the barricade, which was a nice ECW move. There was a big ECW chant after that.
Yeah, crowd was very lively tonight.
Vintage RVD.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. RVD hit the Van Daminator with a garbage can. It wasn't a chair this time. And then RVD goes up the top for a frog splash. Cesaro ducks out of the way, then hits a neutralizer onto the garbage can for the 1-2-3.
Mm-hmm.
Very hardcore style, I guess. Playing to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view name. I thought WWE was only going to have one Extreme Rules match. I'm glad they're using the pay-per-view name for the type of matches in the show. I found this a really entertaining match. The crowd was pretty split between Cesaro and RVD. You can see why Swagger's not really doing much. He's just basically a spot filler. A lot of ECW chants, we want tables. I gave this match a good 3.5 out of 5 as well.
Yeah. I didn't give any match rating, so I'm going to go by thumbs down, thumbs up basis. This match gets a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, this was my favorite match of the night, personally. But.
Okay. Moving on to match number 3, we have Rusev against R-Truth and Xavier Woods.
Oh, great.
Yep. Basically the same shit we've been seeing in the last 4 weeks, guys. Another goddamn squash match. What did you get out of the squash match?
The only thing that was like different from their other matches was that when R-Truth and Xavier Woods tried to made their entrance, Rusev just came outside the ring and started to mug both of them and basically took Xavier Woods out of the entire match. It was basically
brutalized Woods.
It was basically R-Truth versus Rusev.
I'm not really sure why this was a pay-per-view match. I gave it 1.5 out of 5. And on that note, I'm moving on to the IC title match between Bad News Barrett and Big E. Match we were all looking forward to. Brandon, what did you get out of the IC title match?
Big E speared Wade Barrett right outside the ring, and they both hit hard onto the floor. It looked like it actually did some damage. Big E then tried for the big splash, And then as he's coming back from the ropes, Wade Barrett gets up and hits him with the black hole slam. I know you guys love that move.
Yeah, the winds have changed.
Black hole slam, TNA.
Yeah, TNA.
Abyss.
TNA.
Chris Parks or Joe Parks.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, guys. TNA or Slam City. They both pretty much they both pretty much suck ass.
You really hate Slam City.
Yeah, I really do.
And then Big E countered the bullhammer into the Book of Ezekiel. You know, we always got to give the shout out to Ezekiel
Shout out
Jackson,
to his fallen
brother.
A released superstar that we wish didn't get released.
He did appear on the pay-per-view though. He was still painted on the
yeah,
truck.
there was
You need to update your trucks.
We'll get on to that when we get to the main event. That was actually pretty interesting.
It's a bit foreshadowing. Right
And then the end of the match, Big E he hit the big splash and he put the straps down, going for the big ending, countered it, or Wade Barrett countered it, and then went off the ropes and hit a running bullhammer on Big E. And we've got some bad news for Big E. Wade Barrett's a new Intercontinental Champion.
Big E guaranteeing victory before this on Twitter, and looks like he shouldn't have been doing that. It's really bad luck when you do guarantee victory. This was actually a pretty good match. Really great ending. A lot of clean moves in this match, but a little bit back and forth. Barrett hitting all the signature moves. I give it a good 4 out of 5. And our boy Bad News Barrett is finally the IC title champion.